Joe Moore and Barney Hall welcoming you to Loudon, home of the New Hampshire International Speedway, for today's New England 300. What can we expect to see today, Barney?
Well, gear selection is everything here at New Hampshire. Very important to be able to accelerate out of these tight corners. The danger is picking too low of a gear and hitting the top end too early on the straights and blowing an engine.
Hello everybody and welcome to New Hampshire Motor Speedway for race number 5 of season 25 of the Pokemon NASCAR series. It's the 5-hour Energy 301, and on the pole today it is the 7 of Armando Shazaz. Emmanuel Magnus is on the front row. Let's check out where our winner from our last race, Blue Ridge, is at, and he's right behind them. He's starting 3rd. Wow. So Lawler might have a chance of going two straight wins here if he can hang on in New Hampshire, if he can charge up front and stay in front there. But right now Shazaz is on the pole. We'll have 30 laps here in New Hampshire in the Magic Mile. The green flag waves in the 5-hour Energy 301. Oh boy, man, these guys up in the wall, and now they're having trouble. Wow. And where did that dirt come from? I saw them collect their tires collect dirt. Where did that come from? But anyway, what a bad start for the pole setter. And same for the one car, Emmanuel Magnus, the front row starter is off to a pretty bad start. Jacob Lawler already is out in front. We told him that he won last race at Blue Ridge, is looking to go for his 2nd straight win, and he will be a lock in the chase if he does that. Looks like it's a little crowded here in the back. We better keep an eye out because these guys tend to wreck each other out. Whoa, Amari Stoudemire Jr. went on the high line. We have a crash. I thought we had a crash. No, we do have a crash, and it involves the pole setter, Armando Shazaz. He was struggling at the beginning of the race, and he gets into a wreck. Right there, Luke Walker spins in turn 2 and hits the 7. Yikes, tough break for the 98 and 7. Well, so much for winning from the pole. And Lawler is going to hang on to the lead, and guess who got 2nd? Paul Barber. Was there a race back I didn't even know about? Or did Morgan... Oh, Morgan decided to pit. Morgan decided to pit early. A couple drivers going to pits early right now. We'll see if that'll the strategy will pay off later on. Huh. Pretty strange. Some drivers decided to pit early on their first go. But Jacob Lawler stays out, and he'll keep the race lead when we get back to the green. Oh, Leia is out of the race. What happened to her? I didn't even see her wreck out. I saw Luke got involved in a wreck. Oh, Leia got some problems. Something was wrong. And there was a commotion under the caution, apparently, involving the 32. I'm not sure what happened. Oh! This is what happened. Nathan Hudson got a little too fast and hit right into Abby Sachs, and in turn hits Leia Walker. That's how she retired. Oh, wow. That is really unusual. But anyway, Luke Walker is still running. Or is he? Yep, he's still running. Strange. He was involved in the wreck with Shazaz, and Leia Walker is the one that retires. Huh. Again, we're going to go back to the green flag here with Lawler leading. And hopefully this doesn't become much of a wreck fest. We did have a green flag run to start the race, though, so at least we had that. We get a caution after each other lap. The good thing about it is that we at least got a green flag lap in. Oh no, contact! Barber spins! Barber tried to get 2nd and he spun. And now drivers are piling up, and that'll bring out our 2nd caution of the race. He was trying to avoid Joshua Sicoli from getting the 2nd spot, and then he forced himself onto the wall and took out the 17, 5, 95, 6, 15, 3, 21, 88, 98. And McPherson's upside down. And Scully able to make it through. What a great save. Wow. Another caution out for lap number 8. At least Lawler is able to keep the race lead. He had a good start going. And then the caution came out, and now Sir Cully's coming to pit road. Again, probably going to play the strategic game here on pit road. We'll see if it will pay off. Lawler has not pitted yet, so we'll see if Lawler will have to pit later on, or is he going to actually make it without a pit stop? Don't think that's possible with the pit stops being frequent now. But, you know, strange things have happened. Lawler didn't get much of a jump this time. This could be the chance Nikki Maxwell hopes for. Here she comes for the lead. Looks low. Gonna try to get Lawler right here on the corner. And Lawler a little better on the low line, on the high line, on the wall. Side by side. We stay green. That's going to allow the 16 to go by. Maxwell and Jasmine, the two female drivers, helping each other out. And now Maxwell clears the 46. And now Kremika Jasmine trying to get second place. She will. She'll get second away, and we have a crash. That's, I think, Matthew Amdev. And two drivers spin. And the pass could have come at a better time for the 16. And Matthew Amdev is upside down in turn 4. Must have been a wreck. And here's what happened. There you see he had contact with Zachary Fitzwater. Forced up in the wall. And then Avi Sachs collected. Boom. Sam Rogers hits him. And then you see, I think that's the 17 John Andrews involved. More cars flipping. And there was a 3 wide. They were running 3 wide ahead of them. And Tord Larson, I'm not sure what he was doing. I think it was trying to avoid the wreck. And he lost control of his steering wheel. And, yeah, costly. Anyway, let's see if any of the others. I think Lawler's dropped from 3rd. He might as well pit now. He's not going to pit. Weird. Okay. Maxwell and the top 2, Maxwell Jasmine, decided to pit. But Lawler is going to stay out again. Wow. Weird. How weird is that? We'll see if Jacob Lawler can actually win this race without pitting. I have not seen him on pit road yet. Huh. Anyway, we're going to go back to the green flag. We'll see if Jacob Lawler can hold on. And as you can see here, there are 8 cars out of the race. Here comes Pichu. Looks like the tires are starting to get worn on the 46. Gotta wonder how long he will last on those tires. Pichu second, and he's gonna try his best to keep track with the 46. And these guys, I'm surprised, they're able to stay afloat. This has been a wreck fest so far, although we've had a couple green flag runs here and there. But when we get to Martinsville, though, it's gonna be a mess. Oh man! Dylan Young forced up in the wall by Alex Ragow. Oh no! Looked like the 83 Jerry Guerrera. He was deciding where to go, and thank goodness he went down to the left. Able to save it, and looks like, oh man, debris is flying. And a spin! 3-car spin near the start-finish line. That'll bring out a caution. Oh, look at Pichu closing in. He might try to get him with 10 to go. Might have one more chance here. Not going to do it. Lawler able to overpower him in turn 4. Able to hang on. Wow. Let's show you what happened between the 3 that spun out. There were 3 wide, and then this happened. Jasmine There's Igor Barreto and the 48 O'Neill Balvin involved in the spin. Yikes. So now Lawler has decided to pit. A little too late, I guess, but yikes. I thought he was actually going to make it on just no stops, but, well, you just can't do that. Just can't do it anymore, so John Arnott's going to lead the field with just 6 laps to go. What a surprise. I thought Lawler was going to win this thing. He had led the most laps today, but, well, he decided, well, he took his pit strategy a little too long, so that wasn't going to work. Ooh, look at Cody Smart looking low. Can't get to John Arnott. And a spin. Morgan McPherson's around. Oh, no, never mind. That is the 34 John Andrews. We have a crash. They'll race it back. Here comes Smart. Can't do it. And John Arnott holds him off. Wow. Smart looked like he was going to try to shake off John Arnott, but then the caution came. He knew he had to try something, but wasn't able to get there. And John Andrews was just rocked like a pinball. Yeah, John Andrews just couldn't find any room, and he wrecks out a couple cars. The Magic Mile has been a wreckful mile today. And the cars continue to wreck out here in New Hampshire. 3 more cars spun near the turn out of turn 4. Oh, big hit. And Lawler's involved. Lawler got flipped. Wow, his day goes from bad to worse. Wow, wow, that's just brilliant. Are we going to get back to the green? We will with the final lap looming. Here we go. Smart looks low. Gonna try one more chance. Joshua Cicculli might have it as well. Final turn. Smart trying to make it by. Here comes Cicculli. Does he have a chance? Arnott on the high side. Well, and oh boy. Final corner, they're out of gas. John Arnott makes it through. And John Arnott wins in New Hampshire. Wow. Unbelievable race. Looked like Cody Smart was going to make it. Then he runs out of gas. He had to come to pit road along with like virtually almost all of the top 5. And John Arnott steals a win here in New Hampshire. What a finish. Wow. I thought it was going to come down to the wire between those two. But surprisingly, I didn't know that they didn't have enough fuel to make it to the finish. And John Arnott steals... Oh, wow. What an epic fail there. John Arnott steals this win away. I thought Cody Smart was going to get away with the victory for the second time this season. But it wasn't to be, as John Arnott collects the win here in the 5-hour Energy 301. Wow, didn't expect pit strategy to play a part in this race at all. We had a wreck fest, and that was the least of their worries. And I guess they didn't have enough gas, and John Arnott able to overcome obstacles and win today, and win here for Hedrick and Kelly Blue Book. Dang, I can never say that name right. Kelly Blue Book. But more importantly, a win for the number 24 in season 25. He won 5 races last season, so he has been so dominant these past couple races, and no wonder he is a 2-time champion of the series. And he still got it, as John Arnott collects another victory in his trophy case and his extraordinarily awesome career. And guess what? Only a handful of drivers finished the race. Wow. Seriously. Only a handful of drivers finished the race because of the pits at the very end. I don't know what went wrong. I think everybody's engine or something went off, or they just ran out of fuel at the same time. But John Arnott wasn't a victim, and he won the race. I think he probably still could have won, even if he had coaxed his way onto pit road. But there was Dylan Young, though, so Dylan Young came second. That was nice for the 13 to come back and get a podium finish here today. But John Arnott wins New Hampshire, And he collects another victory. He won 5 last season, and now well on his way to repeating what he did last season as Arnott starts off with a win here in New Hampshire. Stay tuned for our next race, because that'll be at it goes from the Magic Mile to the Monster Mile. We head to Dover for the first time ever in the series. Hope you'll join us, and hopefully Dover will finally be exciting, because I've never found it, until now I think, I was never able to find a good Dover track. But I think I finally found one, so I'm going to give that a shot for this season. Hopefully that'll stay for a while. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in race number 5 at Dover.